I'm in danger.
Hey guys, welcome to the Junk Drawer. My name is Enzo, and I have a very, very special guest here, Rainn. Welcome.
Semi-special, but thank you for having me.
I think you're special. We're all special. But anyway, so today we are going to rate the aesthetically challenged dolls. So basically, each of us picked 10 of our least favorite dolls.
To put it nicely.
Yeah, to put it nicely. You may have seen Rainn's list. I don't know. I don't remember if it's still the same list as the one that we did. No, okay.
Not quite.
So yeah, and then we're just gonna do like a battle royale kind of thing. So we have this like random generator that's going to put up random images, and we're just going to talk about them and kind of decide together on which one is the most offensive.
Yeah.
Until we get to the final. I don't know what would we call like the most offensive one.
The stinkiest doll.
The stinkiest doll. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Also, like you do in all of your videos, these are just our opinions. I'm sure we're gonna offend someone or groups of people.
Yeah.
I do have some on my list. So Rainn has not seen my list, so
no, I'm really excited.
This will be a surprise for them. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna offend some people and may have to send some text messages afterwards.
I am so interested with this because I feel like you tend to be so positive in your videos, and I'm so much more of a shit. So
I can be a stinker too, for sure.
Pull out the claws.
Yeah. So anyway, let's just get started. All right. So this is our first matchup. We have. This is the one on the left is my pick. This is the Barbie Shoe Obsession doll. The one on the right is the Monster High School Spirit PB&J 2-pack Twyla and Draculaura.
Yo.
Which is Rainn's pick. So, should we talk about why we don't like these, or should we just like go for it, just go into it?
I think at least with this one, I have to know. Because, granted, I'm looking at like a tiny image.
Yeah.
But what is it about her that offends you? Because, from what I can see, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, I think so there are little like shoes in her like mesh weird dress.
Oh.
Yeah, no, those are shoes. And the dress is like, it looks like it's made of like cheesecloth, basically. Oh. It's just like not cute. So that's why I put her on the list.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know that I can explain why I hate the PB&J dolls so much. I just think that their vibes are horrific. I just really think they're so bad.
I agree. I think the printed on the
everything.
The everything, yeah. But did you say you don't like food themed dolls?
It depends. I don't really like traditional candy themed dolls. I like fruits. Okay. So yeah, it's on the peanut butter and jelly. I think it's just that I think they're really ugly.
Yeah. So out of these two, which one is uglier?
I'm kind of inclined to go with your pick, knowing that there's shoes inside the dress. Like, that just feels wrong.
Yeah, no, it is. It's very wrong. I would agree. So we're going to give this first round to Barbie.
Sorry, Barbie.
Sorry, Babs. Okay, so the second matchup is. I don't know. I did like a random like ugliest dolls kind of search.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like in mind, but I was like, all right, I need to find some more. So when these came up, I was like, yes, please. These dolls, I think, I don't know. I think it's, and there's going to be kind of a theme with my choices. anyone with like a giant forehead is like not it for me. And I just think these dolls they just look they remind me of the doll that was, and I'm blanking on her name. She was like the anti-Barbie.
Is that the Lamely?
Lamely, yes.
Yeah, I had the same
Lamely vibes. So that's why I chose my pick. And I also think the Diva Stars are gross too, but
yeah, I do think your pick is not great. Like they're very, not that there's anything wrong with like a plain doll, but I don't think that they're a plain doll executed well.
Yeah.
However, I think the Diva Stars are some of the worst things that have ever been created.
I didn't realize that they had like fashion dolls too, like full on. I didn't know that. I came across those. I was like, oof, okay. They're a little better than these. Yeah. But yeah, these are kind of horrific, honestly.
I think the Esprit or whatever it is like ugly in an inoffensive way.
No, I agree. So we're gonna go with Diva Stars.
Yeah.
Okay. So Diva Stars wins this round. All right. Next we have Dusty. So Dusty, have you heard of Dusty? Do you know Dusty?
I've heard of Dusty.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to say this in my disclaimer. I actually love ugly dolls. Like I love like there's a certain like charm to like something that's like so hideous that it's like cute.
Yeah.
And Dusty is on that list. Like I definitely want a Dusty doll, but she is so ugly. Her between like the super like bleach blonde hair, the super tan skin, her mouth. It's hard to tell in this image, but if you see a close up of her mouth, she's wearing like it looks like white lipstick or something. It's insane. And there's a whole line of these. Like there's a whole slew of these.
So interesting that they managed to make more than one.
Yeah. This is from the 70s, I believe. So I'll give it to the 70s for that. I don't know. But yeah, and then the one on the right is also my choice. Tropical Skipper. It's a forehead thing for me.
Okay, yeah.
She has a giant forehead. So that's why I chose Tropical Skipper. I would choose Dusty out of these two.
I agree wholeheartedly. Like, I get the big forehead thing. Like, sometimes it is jarring, but like Dusty's whole face is just.
Yeah, it's something. Actually. This next matchup is Bratz, Sasha Neon Runway. This is your pick.
Yeah.
My pick was the live action Belle doll, the notorious live action Belle doll.
Very infamous, unfortunately.
Yeah. Why do you dislike this Bratz?
I just honestly can't find anything redeemable about her. And I feel really mean saying that because I do like a lot of Sasha's dolls. But I feel like this outfit is very unfortunately something that I wore in like middle school in like 2006. And it wasn't a good look on me then. And it's not a good look on her either.
Yeah, it's very, the colors are a choice. For sure.
It's like, I don't know if you've seen, there's like a post that floats around the internet every so often. And it's about how if you take like a cucumber Gatorade and a certain Mike's Hard Lemonade, it has an indescribable flavor, but like no one knows what flavor it is. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, that's okay. Well, some people in the audience, y'all will know what I'm talking about because this doll gives me like the same sort of vibe where it is a design for sure, but what design is it? No one can say.
Yeah. Maybe it's like meant to be like. I'm assuming the skirt is removable, or the tutu, or what is that? What is that thing? It's like
I would think so. Yeah. But yeah, it's like the tutu with like the thigh leggings. It's bad.
Yeah, it's weird. And then the Belle doll is like, it's so offensive. I think it's offensive.
Oh yeah.
But I've seen her, like, it's weird because, like, depending on the angle, like, she'll look better at certain angles. But like the head on is definitely like, no, you don't do
Not
that.
good.
Yeah, if you like ran into her in a dark alleyway, like you would be so scared.
Running away.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I Yeah, this is a hard one for me because Sasha's like, yeah, it's it's the
Yeah.
clothing, obviously. I mean, the base doll's cute enough.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
I think it's weird because to me, Sasha is more like visually offensive.
yeah,
But I think that the live action Belle is like conceptually offensive because Emma Watson is like such a pretty person
right,
and
right.
it does not look like her. And so it's like they're different kinds of bad.
Yeah. Um, I'm gonna go with. I don't know. Why is
It's a
this so hard?
long thinking. It really is.
Uh,
Um,
I'll go with Belle, just because I can't get her out of my mind. That is just like burned into my brain.
yeah, I do think she's so infamous that it would be wrong to not vote for her.
Yeah. All right. We'll go with her.
Rest in peace, Belle. We'll see you
Uh,
soon.
yeah. Um, all right. So, not enough surprise.
Ooh.
Mini Michael Manchester and my scene Custorama Chelsea. These are both your
Yeah,
choices.
they are.
I'm gonna say I find Michael more offensive than
100%.
Chelsea. Yes. At least Chelsea's like, I don't know. I actually don't. I don't think she looks that bad. I don't
No.
know. I'm not too familiar with like other Mycene girl dolls. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. But like Michael, yeah, it's not it. No.
He's bad. No, Chelsea was one that I added because it was just like, okay, I need to think of a 10th doll to put on here. And so she kind of barely made my picks, but Michael Manchester is alarming.
Is there a reason why you picked the mini versus the regular, or is there a
I
difference?
Yeah, I think he's worse in the mini. I don't know what it is about like the scale with like the eyes, but they're a little bit wider set on the minis. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's cute and charming, but for him it just low key looks threatening.
I agree. All right, so we're gonna go with Michael Manchester. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so the nanny
Oh my
on the left,
gosh.
and that's my choice. Your choice, Dexter Charming and Raven Queen, Ever After High. I think your choice was it was Dexter specifically, right?
Yeah, I don't think that Raven is like great, but I don't think she's nearly as bad as Dexter is.
Yeah. Um, I chose the nanny because I mean, you know, it's the whole like celebrity doll thing. It's like
Yeah.
they just always. I would say maybe not always. Sometimes they get it right, but like when they don't get it right,
It's so bad.
they don't get it right. Yeah, this is not this is not Fran Drescher. Fran Drescher. I just the Widow's Peak also cracks me up. Again, this is like a line where they had multiple dolls. And I feel like they all looked like this.
They just
Um,
kept going.
just kept going. So yeah, the face, especially the clothing, is like whatever. I think the face is really what gets me with the nanny. Um, so that's why I chose her.
Yeah, that's fair. I see it. I think for me, Dexter is just like Everything. The stock photo isn't helping because I feel like the hair in the stock photo is so terrible, and I'm sure that it looks a lot better in person if you like give it a little touch up. I just really hate the vibe of the crown plus the blazer plus the shorts. And then knowing that this is meant to be a date 2-pack. Like, I don't know about you, but if someone showed up to a date with me wearing that, I'd leave. Like, I'm gone.
It's weird. Yeah, that's definitely like a red flag. Like, okay, you are an insane person. Yeah, the blazer's throwing it off for me. I think if it were just like the t-shirt and the shorts, I'd be like, it's a boy doll outfit.
Yeah,
fine,
yeah.
whatever. But the fact that they added the blazer and the crown is also strange. I don't know if that's like a recurring thing with this doll, but
I think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like they put in extra effort to add these pieces, but they were not good pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. I am gonna go with my pick. Just
Nanny.
I think she's more offensive. But what do you think?
See, I just have like a deep-seated dislike for the Dexter doll. But I get where you're coming from. Like the face is not, because at least like the base doll on Dexter, you could fix it up.
Yeah.
Like you could make him acceptable. So I think I can, accept the nanny because like there's no saving that.
No, there is not. All right. Next pair we have is Jackson Jekyll, who is my pick. And then this deluxe Barbie extra.
Yeah.
So I chose Jackson Jekyll. I hate his hair. I think it's so awful. And I just don't like the. Most of his outfits are not great. This is probably one of the better outfits, but I've definitely seen him in outfits that I'm like, no.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm not a fan either, but that's like a very unpopular opinion. People love him.
Yeah. And coming from like a boy doll collector, I'm just like, yeah, no. He's one of my least favorite monsters for sure.
You're like the authority on it. So if you say it's bad.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like looking at my monsters and like even like slow mo. I feel like is better than Jackson. Or maybe yeah. I don't know.
It doesn't help to me that, I mean, I understand he is like, like the Jekyll and Hyde thing. So he is technically speaking like a monster, but he looks human. And I don't think, because I have found this recently with like the Wednesday dolls, is that for me personally, I don't like human skin tones and like human looking Monster High dolls. It's really just jarring.
Yeah. No, I feel the same way. Someone gave me an Enid, and I was like, when I first saw the images, I was like, there's something like off about this doll. Yeah. I was like, I can't figure it out. But then I realized it's because she's a human. And yeah, I agree 100%. Like when Monster High does human dolls, it's just like, it is jarring. And it's like, but I do love that doll. I mean, for other reasons, because I love the color scheme and all that. She's super, super cute. But yeah, a Monster High human doll is strange.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think you can tell why I picked mine.
Yeah. There's again, more choices. More choices.
This one bothers me because I think that, like so many Barbie dolls, the base doll is really pretty. Like her face and like her hair and everything is nice. And I even like the concept of this idea of being able to use the pieces in multiple ways. So you can like add a ruffle to the bottom of a skirt or the top of a shirt. Like that's a cool concept. I just don't understand why they had to execute it like they did.
Yeah. I agree.
The deep sigh.
Yeah. Yeah. She is my choice, I think, for this round.
Yeah, 100%. Like if I had to buy one of these, I would rather buy Jackson.
Yeah. All right. And then the last of this cycle, I guess,
No.
is the so the one on the left is my choice. It's the one Farrah Fawcett Migo doll. Migo dolls are, I feel like, notoriously off.
Not super.
Not cute. Some of them are fine. I have some Migo dolls, but like this one in particular, I think because you're familiar with the Barbie Farrah Fawcett, the poster one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love that one. I think that one is great. I would love to have that one, but like this one is offensive to me because her head sculpt, she's got a square head, like essentially. Like her jawline is like so like angular, and I don't know why. I mean, I guess it's very chiseled. She's been doing those mouth exercises for sure. And I get that she has like just going by the photo on the box, front of the box, like she does have like angles. Like it's like, you know, she's got an angular face kind of, but like I don't know what they did to this poor doll, but yeah, it's pretty awful in my opinion.
Yeah, that one, like as soon as the image popped up, it was like a jump scare. Like that was a lot. I don't like this Barbie because I just think that her clothes are really ugly.
Yeah.
But it's nothing in comparison to the Farrah Fawcett.
I'll agree that the clothing is like, yeah, it's I didn't realize fashionistas had like sets like this when they first came out.
Yeah, I think it was more early in the run.
Right. It's interesting that they stopped doing that, seeing that they're called fashionistas. Shouldn't they come with fashions?
Yeah, it is interesting to me how like the fashionistas line has evolved, because now it's just like, you know, it's like a basic budget line, which does serve a purpose, but it's definitely not like the most fashionable.
No. So we're gonna go with Farrah.
Yeah, for sure. It's interesting to me that so many of your picks are like real people that have been turned into dolls.
I didn't even think about that, but yeah, that's true. All right, so now we're getting into the second cycle of images.
It's going to get dicey.
It's going to get super dicey. So we have Belle against Michael Manchester.
Yeah. I listen. It's going to be hard pressed for me to find a doll I hate more than Michael Manchester.
You know what? I will give you Michael Manchester just because Not Surprise dolls. I think from like the modern line, out of all the lines that have been out for a while recently, I think Nas are probably my least favorite.
Okay, yeah.
Just because of the fabric thing and they're cute. Like some of them are cute. I definitely have a couple. I have the trash panda, the trash or whatever. She's adorable. I love her so much.
She's so funky.
Yeah, she's great. But like overall, so we'll go with Michael Manchester for this.
Good riddance.
Yeah. All right. Next we have Barbie Shoe Obsession and Diva Stars.
Both big on like the shoe thing.
Yeah.
Shoe to shoe.
Shoe to shoe. I'm gonna say Diva Stars just because like they're just they're pretty hideous.
Yeah, I think those are worse. At least like the Barbie is unique in a way. Because you just brought up like the raccoon from Not Surprise. I do think this Barbie is not cute, but at least there's an interesting concept.
We'll call it interesting for now. Yeah.
It's not great, but like.
All right, Nanny and Dusty.
These are weird too. So like,
I think it's going to be Dusty.
Really? I thought your like hatred for the real people faces might shine through.
Yeah, I'm choosing Dusty because I would rather have a Dusty doll than a nanny doll.
Okay.
So that's what I'm basing it on. Not that makes sense. Well, maybe it should be the nanny since I don't want her.
But like you like Dusty because they're ugly dolls. So
because they're ugly. So maybe what's your pick?
I do have like a personal dislike for the intense like orange tan.
Yeah.
I've talked about that with like I'm gonna forget the tween's name. Because there's one tween that has that where I really like her outfit and everything, but I just don't like the like platinum blonde with like the orangey tan.
Right.
If that's your vibe, that's great. But there is something just visually very upsetting to me about that. So I would say Dusty for sure.
Okay. Let's go with Dusty.
Ooh.
This is kind of like vintage versus modern ugly.
They're both very voluminous. There's like a lot of fur and then a lot of hair.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I think tackiness supersedes like a bad head sculpt, in my opinion. So I'm actually going to go with the Barbie.
That's really funny because I had the opposite reaction. Because I was like, at least the Barbie you could like dress up in nicer clothes.
That is true.
But
That is
Farrah
true.
is so square.
Yeah,
like I can't stop staring at her. No hate to like the actual Farrah Fawcett. Like it's just the doll I'm talking about.
Yeah,
but also, I mean, like I do concur. Like I picked the Barbie for a reason. She's not.
Yeah.
So it comes down to like, are the clothes or the molds more important? Like, what's worse?
Yeah, I mean, to your point, you can redress the Barbie, and you can't really. I mean, you could rebody Farrah, I guess. That doesn't change. It won't be Farrah then.
Right? Yeah, the head's always going to be the head.
So, I agree with your point. So we're going to give it to
Convinced
Farrah.
you.
Yes, you've convinced me. Okay, so this is the last one of this round. So now we're getting into
Oh no!
the nitty gritty.
Oh no!
So who is most offensive? If you were to get these as gifts, which one would you return?
That it's so hard and it is shocking because I feel like I have nastier things to say about like the Na doll.
Yeah.
But I'm imagining like if my mom gave me one of these for Christmas, and I think I would give her the gift back if it was the Diva Stars. There's just something about them that is so I can't do it.
So
but how would you react like in that scenario?
If I got both of these, I think I would keep the Diva Stars.
Really?
Just because they're unique. They're in that like ugly, unique kind of category.
That's right. It's like a part of doll history.
Yeah, yeah. There with the Na boys, there are a very, very, very small handful that are like fine, and I feel like I have a couple. This one is not one of those for sure.
Not a good na. So
let's go with Michael for this.
I can accept that. I hate them both, so it's like not.
It's like whatever. Okay, we'll go with Michael for this, and then Dusty and Farrah.
Oh wow, they are both such a sight.
Yeah, I think I would choose Farah because I because because of the reason that I would want to acquire Dusty, and there is something
Yeah.
very charming about how different she is. So I would say Farah is more offensive.
Yeah, I think that's fair because I think that Dusty kind of fills a similar, not like aesthetically, but a similar niche to the Diva Stars, and that it is a piece of doll history, whereas the
Yeah,
Farah just doesn't feel like that.
yeah. All right. So now
I think
we're
it's so interesting that we're agreeing decently here. I was ready to like come in and like be button head.
yeah, no, yeah, no. So this is the final round. This is it. This is
I did not expect Farrah Fawcett to make it to the finals.
I she did. So we have Michael Manchester and Farrah Fawcett.
I think you
So
know which one I'm gunning for.
I know. Um, Farrah's so ugly though. She's so ugly.
Just don't even try to sugarcoat it.
No, she's ugly. I think it's hard because yeah, yeah, I'm a boy collector, so I'm kind of like
Yeah.
automatically like, oh, I gotta choose the boy as not the worst one, but it is a na. It is not one of the better ones. um,
They really are both terrible, huh?
they are very terrible. If let's see, what kind of scenario could we come up with for this?
If they came to life and like you woke up with both of them standing over you in your bed, which one would scare you more?
Farrah.
You didn't even think.
Seeing that like giant square head coming at you, uh, yeah, no, it's Farrah for sure.
It's
At
funny
least
because
Michael.
Sorry, go ahead. You're good.
I was gonna say, at least Michael's like got like the giant adorable eyes. I don't know. Yeah, Farrah looks like she could be in a horror movie. Like she could be like the killer.
Yeah. It's funny because my own question convinced me of your point. Because if I woke up and the na was over me, I feel like I could take him in a fight. Like it would be scary, but I'd be fine. But I feel like this Farrah doll might kill me.
She looks feral. She looks feral.
Feral.
Feral Fawcett.
It's so fitting, but so bad.
All right, is that our final answer?
Yeah, I think you swayed me.
All right,
Unbelievable.
Farrah Fawcett is the winner. So we've decided that the Migo Farrah doll is the most offensive doll
The ugliest doll
lot.
ever.
From this lot, anyway. I'm sure we could come up with 20 more that are offensive,
Yeah.
but yeah.
How horrible.
How awful, right? Yeah, I again, this is all meant in jest, kind of.
Very lighthearted.
Very lighthearted. If one of these was on your is like one of your favorite dolls, we're sorry, kind of. But yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, ugly is like it's a pretty harsh term.
Yeah.
Just something is ugly because we all think things, so different things are, everyone thinks differently about whatever, but aesthetics are very subjective. So yeah, but there you go. So,
all of the terribleness.
all the terribleness. Well, thank you, Rainn, for joining with me. This was fun.
Oh, of course. Again, thank you for having me. I'm always down to talk nonsense about some dolls.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a most beautiful doll list next time.
See, that would be so fun. I feel like that one, weirdly enough, would lead to more arguments.
Yeah, of course.
That's like, we're going to fight harder for the dolls we love.
Yeah. So if you want to see that video, comment below, and maybe we'll make it happen. Who knows?
It'll be like a nice, a more positive version of this one.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, thank you for watching as always. Also go ahead and go over to Rainn's channel, the fairy doll. Right? Wow. Right? The fairy dolls, right?
Fairy tale doll.
Fairy tale dolls. I am so sorry.
No, you're good. That was awesome. The panic on your face.
I am turning like 3 shades of red right now.
I'm so sorry. Come onto your channel and embarrass you.
Yeah, I know. It's not hard. Go over to Rainn's channel, subscribe. Well, why don't you do your like pitch for your stuff?
Oh, I don't have a good pitch. I just make random weird videos and talk in my basement. So if that sounds fun, come join me.
It is. Rainn is very entertaining. They do a lot of lists, a lot of like ranking videos. If you love ranking videos, doll reviews, topical videos, lots of like talky videos, which I love, and I love listening to them.
Yeah, I ramble a lot.
Yeah, and I love that. So go over there, subscribe. Show some love. Subscribe to me if you haven't already.
Definitely do it. Enzo's the best.
And like the video, all that stuff. And I hope you're having a lovely day or night or well, no, that's I'm like doing your thing.
I know. I was like, dang, you got this.
I hope you're having a lovely whenever you're watching this.